Today we're exploring one of life's biggest questions. What actually creates happiness? Not the fake Instagram version, but the scientifically proven, long-lasting kind. By the end of this video, you'll know what happiness really is, how your brain creates it, the unexpected habits that boost it, and what truly matters for a joyful, meaningful life. If you've ever wondered why happiness feels so hard to maintain, or why achieving goals doesn't always bring satisfaction, this video is going to open your eyes. Let's dive in. And coming up next, we'll break down the real scientific definition of happiness, something most people get completely wrong. Life isn't just yours, it's everywhere, it's everything, and we're here to explore it all. Be curious and stay curious. Before we learn how to become happier, let's understand what happiness actually is. Scientists define happiness through three components. 1. Emotional well-being. Your everyday emotions, joy, peace, enthusiasm, and a reduction of stress or negativity. 2. Life satisfaction. Your overall evaluation of your life. Am I happy with the direction my life is going? 3. Meaning and purpose. A deeper sense that your life matters, that you're contributing something, and moving towards something important. Most people chase temporary emotional highs, but true happiness comes when all three work together. But here's something most people don't know. Happiness actually has a chemical formula, created by your brain. Up next, we're breaking down the 4 chemicals that create happiness, and how you can activate them naturally. Your brain produces happiness using a mix of 4 key chemicals. Dopamine, the motivation molecule, drives goal-seeking and reward. Serotonin, the mood stabilizer, promotes emotional balance and calm. Oxytocin, the connection chemical, releases during affection, bonding, trust, and love. Endorphins, the natural painkillers, boost mood during exercise and laughter. These chemicals are not random. They respond to your behavior, thoughts, and environment. That means you have the power to influence them every single day. But how much of your happiness is actually under your control? Coming up next is a surprising discovery about genetics and why your habits matter more than you think. Research shows that about 50% of your baseline happiness is genetic. Some people are naturally more optimistic or calm. Only 10% comes from circumstances like money or success, and 40% comes from your daily habits, mindset, and lifestyle. This is the part you can shape, change, and rebuild, no matter where you start. But here's the twist. Most people chase the wrong things, believing they'll become happier. Coming up, we reveal the biggest myths about happiness and why they keep so many people stuck. Let's debunk the biggest happiness myths. Myth 1. I'll be happy when. This mindset puts happiness in the future, not the present. Myth 2. Happiness equals constant positivity. That's not realistic or healthy. Real happiness includes ups and downs. Myth 3. Money equals happiness. Only true up to a certain income level. Beyond that, the effect flattens out. Myth 4. Success creates happiness. Actually, happy people succeed more, not the other way around. So, if these things don't make us truly happy, what does? Up next, we break down the 9 core pillars of happiness, the things science says matter most. 1. Meaningful relationships. The Harvard Study of Adult Development, an 85-year study, found this: strong relationships are the #1 predictor of happiness. Love, trust, support, vulnerability, these matter more than anything else. But even relationships depend on something deeper. Next, we'll uncover the 2nd pillar, the force that gives direction to your entire life. 2. Purpose and meaning. People need to feel that their life matters. Purpose brings resilience, clarity, and fulfillment. Purpose can come from family, work, creativity, spirituality, personal growth, helping others. A meaningful life is a happy life. But even with purpose, your body plays a huge role in how you feel emotionally. Up next, the surprising link between your physical habits and your happiness levels. 3. Physical health. Your mind is not separate from your body. Exercise boosts mood chemicals. Sleep stabilizes emotions. Nutrition influences serotonin. Sunlight lifts mood naturally. You cannot be mentally well if your body is struggling. But what's the simplest daily habit that dramatically improves happiness? It's something so small that you can start it today, and that's coming up next. 4. Gratitude. Gratitude literally rewires your brain to notice what's good instead of what's missing. You can practice it by journaling, sharing appreciation, reflection, savoring small moments. Even 2 minutes a day can change your baseline mood. But gratitude becomes even more powerful when paired with the next pillar, one that trains your mind to live in the moment instead of worrying about the future. 5. Mindfulness and presence. Mindfulness reduces stress, improves focus, and increases emotional stability. This can be meditation, breathing exercises, mindful movement, slow intentional walking, pausing during the day to reset. Your mind becomes happier when it stops wandering. But if mindfulness is about internal awareness, what about external actions? Next, we explore how helping others boosts your happiness more than almost anything else. Number 6. Contribution and kindness. Acts of kindness release oxytocin, dopamine, and endorphins. The helper's high, giving, makes you happier than receiving. Small kindnesses matter as much as big ones. But happiness isn't just about giving, it's also about becoming. Up next, we uncover how personal growth transforms your emotional life. Number 7. Personal growth. Humans are wired to evolve. Learning, stretching yourself, overcoming fears. These fuel long-term satisfaction. Growth equals progress. Progress equals dopamine. Dopamine equals sustainable happiness. But what if life feels out of your control? The next pillar might be the missing piece. Number 8. Autonomy. Autonomy is the sense that you choose your life. It comes from setting boundaries, making your own decisions, living often, designing your environment. Autonomy builds confidence and emotional freedom. But life isn't always smooth. So how do happy people deal with hardship? The final pillar reveals the secret. Number 9. Resilience. Resilience is not about avoiding pain. It's about recovering stronger. Resilient people adapt, reframe challenges, practice self-compassion, ask for help, stay flexible. This is the heart of emotional strength. But even if we know these pillars, modern life still pushes us away from happiness. Coming up next, we reveal the everyday forces that make happiness harder and how to fight them. Why modern life makes us unhappy. Digital overload divides attention. Social isolation weakens emotional connection. Stress culture burns out your nervous system. Poor sleep destroys emotional stability. Consumerism tells you to buy happiness instead of build it. We live in a world full of noise, pressure, and comparison, 3 enemies of happiness. So, how do we push back against these forces? Up next, we'll explore powerful, research-backed habits that dramatically increase happiness. Science-backed happiness strategies. 1. Prioritize relationships. Spend meaningful time with the people who lift you up. 2. Practice gratitude. It's small but powerful. 3. Move your body. Exercise is nature's antidepressant. 4. Create mindfulness moments. Even a few minutes help. 5. Align with your purpose. Make time for what matters most. 6. Limit digital distractions. Your mind needs space. 7. Spend time in nature. It resets your nervous system. 8. Practice self-compassion. Be kinder to yourself. 9. Help others. Give your time, your heart, your energy. But what does the future of happiness look like? Up next, we explore the breakthroughs that could change how we understand well-being forever. Scientists are exploring neuroplasticity, epigenetics, digital wellness, artificial intelligence-assisted mental health, longevity, and emotional health. We're on the edge of a revolution in understanding how humans thrive. So, what does all this mean for you right now? In the final section, we'll tie everything together so you know exactly what truly matters for a joyful life. So what does science actually tell us? That happiness is built, not bought. And the things that matter most are beautifully human: connection, meaning, gratitude, presence, kindness, growth. Happiness is a daily practice, not a distant goal. If this video helped you understand the science of happiness, hit like. Subscribe for more science-backed self-growth videos. Drop a comment. What's one happiness habit you'll start this week? Your happiness is not out of reach. You can start building it today, one small step at a time. Thanks for watching. Be curious, stay curious.